Kumasi, you're born out from crowd, so to me catch any fan is a wound to me. Yeah, style. Oh, yeah. It was shit. Yes, 10 toes. Yeah. It's enough pressure that you can't figure things out. But every time someone asks you, it's worse. When you go to school, and you're not doing anything, the excuse is, oh, send me.
I'll give it a minute. Y'all finna think I'm an animal. They done called me a cannibal. I but knew I'm a decimal. I'm a part of a whole lot of figures y'all holding accountable. I'm respected, I'm honorable. You're vulnerable. The hunger and thirsting for power was never a part of the plan from the Genesis.
Why won't an individual feel like, you know what, let me just stick to this music that I love to do? Because this book's cry, there's a lot of people that graduated that are still at home right now in their parents' home without a job. Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Hustla of the Week, where we throw a spotlight on people in our community doing everything in their power to make their dreams come true. And I am your host, Yao Tip, of the Usual Suspects Network. And today, our guest is none other than a PharmD graduate who is also he's a pharmacist, currently doing his PhD in pharmacology and neuroscience at UNT Health. He does addiction research. He earned AHA fellowship for research that aims to help smokers quit. And he does all this during the day. And at night, to me, he's the best rapper out there. And if you haven't heard of him, he's none other than KooKusi. What's up?
You know this is the most blur.
Yeah.
This is the most blur. I hear say you talk for your life.
He said I for do breath control.
You do some breath control.
Yeah, I for do breath control. Nah, but basically I had to cut it short because it's a lot. It fills up the whole book. You know,
where you go pull my CV?
Yeah, you see, you don't know the research I do. But how you feeling? How you feeling?
First off, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Many didn't come there, but I come there.
Is the hunger you talking about? Is there a metaphor or like food?
Biological hunger. So if we go for halal mommy, then to go.
I thought you were trying to be introspective, like I'm hungry for this.
Me introspective. She I come there.
Oh, I thought you were eating now by.
Oh, I mean, this is a side attraction, but the food is my priority.
Yeah, shout out to Mom Duke, you know what I'm saying, Charlie. But so basically, this show is just letting people know how people out here are hustling and making things happen. So we're gonna talk about what you're doing currently. We'll be going backwards into your past a little bit. And then we'll be going to your future. So it's going to be a whole, 3D effect. And then...
future.
Yeah, like, based on what you already did. So, if you don't mind me asking, who's Kofi? Who's KooKusi?
It's different people.
Uh-huh.
If you say Kofi, for me, it's just another, like you said, a person that is trying to make it out there.
Sure.
But it's really... I know they try to be deep. I try to answer the question.
Yeah, be deep. Some deepness, there's nothing you can do about it, Charlie.
I think Kofi is... Hey!
Yo, I the interview rapper, so I have to come correct.
Hey, come correct. I think Kofi is just another ordinary, flawed, broken person who has a few dreams that he's putting together, but he can't carry it. For carry, give KooKusi. Make KooKusi carry those things, give him. So KooKusi has more like the persona that will be able to carry those things across everything that Kofi is trying to achieve that would eventually make Kofi feel better about himself. That's what I think. Yeah.
Yo.
So that cap, but I don't know.
This no be cap. I mean, based on the type of music you do and all the things you talk about, this basically makes sense.
Okay, we remember this one.
Yeah, man.
Migraine.
Yeah.
And you put a heart on migraine. No, we put fully no, we green card, man. Now we see us here join me, Hey, man, man, for that. Me and I become love language, and girl, I don't stutter, you been new. I know the pain that you've been through. Remember what's saying, yo, who I did. Let's go. Let's go. Then Jay the second verse, we then keep only the first one.
Oh, the phone. Hey, yeah, that too.
And you know, they go to the opera over here. Yeah. But he verse, so he doesn't like this verse.
Why?
He said me then change on.
Usually the one you know they like separate the few. So like basically you are two different people or an alter ego, and one can do without the other.
It might be even multiple. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we'll figure it out by the end of the show.
Yeah, help me to know myself.
Dissect up. Yeah. But so I said a lot of things, right? Pharmacy and rap, and I could tell there's another passion, basketball. Right? So if we go back, which one came first?
Yeah, basketball.
Let's say like, you know, as the day you realize, okay, I want to be something. Which one was it?
Oh, basketball was never a part of the thing.
It was never part.
Bro, you see somebody with you. Somebody with...
Yo, I can name a few, bro.
Bro, you don't understand. When I wear, you see, say jersey, right? Yeah. The pits have this curve.
Oh, they hit.
The pits, when I tuck in into shorts,
it's still
the
shoes.
pits, they enter the shorts. The pits, they hit. They enter the shorts. There's no way you're thinking about being a hooper in future. Forget about it. Like, it be hobby. Yeah.
But you wouldn't know, though. You're young. Because I'm talking about, like, back. Because when you're young, the dream doesn't respect nothing. When you're young...
If you be young, some dreams, they still be far-fetched.
Really?
Like, leave it alone. Yeah, like, I never had hoop dreams. But, yeah, it's interesting you ask that because, and I say it without shame, I never knew what I wanted to be.
No, it's cool.
See the way, like, in Ghana, like, if you go to school, they ask a lot of, or what do you want to become?
Yeah.
Constant. And that was one reason why, I like school. But that thing made me uncomfortable about school.
The question?
Yeah, because everybody knows what they want to become. I just said KooKusi.
At what age will that question make you, like, what's the age where that question came?
I don't know.
Because
where it started.
you basically have to be conscious of life to make that question uncomfortable. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Oh, like you have to know something to be uncomfortable about that.
Yeah, because I know when that question came when we were young, like, it's just everybody's saying it. So me too, I'll say the doctor, nurse, whatever. But
I see what you mean. I think for me,
if that made you feel uncomfortable, that makes us understand what type of young kid you were, right?
No, yeah, I don't make you over deeper.
No,
I think that for me, it was just everybody knows what they want to be. I don't like that everybody knows what they want to be except me. Until they be make a different thing. And the pilot, doctor. Like I was saying different things every day.
The typical one. The usual suspects. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. The usual suspects, the popular ones. Before eventually I ended up at the one way nobody will ask me anything again. I be with the go Catholic school. So I want to be a Catholic priest.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be the last one I thought. Because that one, when you say is nobody asks you anything.
They're proud of you.
I don't know what sentiments they attach to it, but there are priests that don't have like day jobs.
Okay.
So in order to get away from saying a day job, I'm like,
I'll
be a priest. Leave me alone.
It takes away from the lack of ambition.
Yeah. Like it covers that up so that I don't have to admit that we need dreams. And that was like for years. I never thought I would become an artist. I just like Sarkodie, and I like the Obedemedemeka, like breaking rap into syllables, flow.
Okay.
That's it. So I like it. I'll try it. Yeah.
But okay, so Sarkodie is like 2008, 2000, okay,
2006.
Six.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that when you started liking? Did you start liking music from regular music to rap, or was it just rap? You heard rap and you were like, this is it, or you just had the love for music?
I think I liked hip life.
Hip life, okay.
So anything Kokoveli, Kultihene,
No. Yeah.
and then Asem Dems came with it. But before Asem, Sarkodie came. So my brother, Sylvester went to us.
Okay.
Oba if you know CD B. And the CD, the tracks on it, Sarkodie has mixtapes. I'm So Hood, Hustle.
Oh, okay. Oh, he had a CD for those?
Yeah.
Oh
He
my
got it from
gosh.
high school.
No, like Sarkodie had a CD for those, or somebody
no.
burned
Somebody
CD?
burned
Okay,
it on.
okay. Yeah, because I think they,
No.
different. Okay.
So he brought it home and he'll play it like every time. I'm like, yeah, I like this. I already like hip life. And now I'm hearing a different kind. Kasahari used to be Obrafo.
Yeah.
Obrafo is the deep Abikidi, bro. Like, I enjoy what I'm hearing, but I barely understand what he's saying.
True.
Sarkodie brought it to my level and he's funny. So I like, Okasata says, yeah. Yeah, I find it amusing.
Yeah, it
so I
does.
want to start like doing that, that kind of rap. So let's say I enjoyed hip life, but no one pushed me to want to do it
Okay.
until him.
Until him. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 2006. That's where that started. So you recall your first line you wrote?
Kalejiko sakane papasi kana wakotuna on the run at 1,000.
Okay, that I can get the Sarkodie from that. Okay, so
Right. That's
did
the
you write
first
that
thing I
down,
wrote.
or it came?
No,
like,
I wrote it.
you
Like,
wrote it? Okay.
for me, it was, if you listen to Sarkodie, even though like he the ish talk,
Yeah.
he still they tell stories, and I like that. So the first thing I guess I peeped this. You have to tell stories. I guess on classmates they call him Kaliji, Felix Kaliji,
Oh.
and the name has syllable like Kaliji
I thought you
syllables.
just so is it? Oh.
They my class,
Damn.
JSS 1, I think. So I tried to do that, like tell a story with words that have syllables that will break like sack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I mean I can hear the sack, right? But now I don't hear sack in your rap, right?
Nah.
if you hadn't mentioned it, I would.
You didn't know.
Yeah, I'm looking more into hip hop.
Who do you think?
Yeah, when you rap,
Uh-huh.
I'm looking more. I don't want to say Nas because that's too cliche, but the way you do your rap, right, and the way the things you talk about, I'm thinking more of. I mean, I'm trying to say. Yeah, Nas. Yeah, Nas. I wanted to say someone else, but it's really Nas because Nas is introspective, but still he's like, don't fuck with me. You know, he's really gangster, but still you listen to him, you can tell that he's spitting, you know, like more woke, for lack of a better term.
Oh, you know the storm's coming when I take it from the top, boy. Bubble up, I'm about to make it pop, boy. Hustle up, oh yeah, fishy, I'm a killer, near cool cat. On your Jerry curls, she a tomboy. Ooh, when putting your day job, I don't need to show you how to prove it. You be great, Todd. I don't think you really gotta prove it. Yeah, we're date, Todd. I don't need to show you how to use it, but I pray you don't abuse it. Cause if brothers know they bad, but then they swear to God to get it. This cool, Kusi nigga figured how to work it out. Separate the white lies from a black conscience. Jim Crow, Barnaby, I'm the pop on the top of the box. She the false on the jack, boy, ain't a jack in the box. Jackie the box in the label, gospel or naughty, unstable, walking uranium. This is how you make me leave an L in the midst of your homes. A share luck, you done made it beyond the kitchen, the grill. You can't duck or whoop it, you enforce status. That's why you label me some weird ass book long rapper. I ain't mad, but what's your label to a pharmacist? No, think about it. What's your bar to a teetotalist? Go read about it. Brought it back after 11 years. I hope I'm not regretting the promise I made at 17 at the fly kid.
We don't like it.
Yeah.
We don't like the way it.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I say Nas. Because you also, the way you rap, the things you talk about, you still have a playful side to it. So I think that's where the Sarkodie comes in. Not so much of the style, but just the okay, not so much of the flow, but the style of incorporating funny stuff to it.
Into
Like the medical, like that's playful,
Yeah.
but still real stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll say. Yeah, when it comes to rap, I was thinking more into Nas more, but
I don't even they listen now.
yeah. So let's crack. Yeah. I was forcing myself to give you someone whenever I started listening to it. But so your whole thing is more hip life.
Yeah, I
Your roots
like
is more hip life.
hip life, like inspired. So I did it for fun. Like
Okay.
I did it to fit in.
I yeah, and I can respect that. So finally, when you at that time, 2006, would you say that you finally feel like, oh, okay, I have one?
Like something I can become.
Yeah, still.
Bro, I hadn't thought about it. I was doing it for fun. I like it and to fit in.
Okay.
Me, my class. I attended St. Teresa School, Kaneshi, Dadaba people.
Yeah.
We be Jakwe Kumba, Foku.
Mm.
One sandals, Monday to Fridays.
Always that one person in the Dadaba school that is just not supposed to be there.
Oh, me, there no be only one person. Then I get partners. Yeah, I get me. No be me, petty.
The squad.
But then some people they wire past me. But yeah, it was a lot of that, and I'm the smallest in every class I go to. You see the way we they do shortest in front.
Yeah.
Every class I went to,
You're always in front.
we from Adenta to the come school, so it takes us like an hour to get to school.
Oh.
So we will come to assembly late.
Late.
My
They
sport,
flash
my sport.
you. It be empty.
They left give me, make I come school. Yeah. Like that's what life was like for me. So the only time you go hear your name be if mass homework, we need help. Or maybe basketball, like something you're going to play, and then they'll say, oh, the little guy that was like running around. Otherwise, every other time your name came up, it was straight up slander.
About height.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you're taking a lot of heat, like for being small, like every nickname someone gets. So, and it's a way it makes you defensive, and it might make you not become boys. You have to know how to take it. And so for me, those were things that I used to incorporate myself into the fold. Like now they know you for something else. Like, oh, yeah, Kofi the rap. Kofi can't do freestyle. So your name is being mentioned and it's not about slander. Yeah.
Okay. So that was when you did, after you did that freestyle.
Oh, then they do.
Then they do.
Yeah. So it's like every time I write something, they'll drum on like tables and such, and I'll come in freestyle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the reason I asked that is you still in 2006, you're still in junior high, not in junior high yet, primary school.
Primary 6.
Primary 6, okay.
Yeah.
Now you know you can rap. You still don't know that's what you want to do,
Mm-hmm.
and you have other things to worry about, height stuff, and in a Dadaba school. So for those who don't understand what Dadaba is, it's basically like rich kids. So in Ghana, rich kids attend private school. So somehow, some way, a broke kid ends up in the private school. You can tell maybe the parents realize that's more important, so they channel all their hustle to make the kid go to that school.
Yeah.
But you still feel out of place, right? Yeah. So now you're in this rich kid school, rapping. Then you be shocked, like so you had to be good at something as far as. So now you're good at academics.
Yeah. I mean, we were blessed with
Yeah.
that. I'm the last of like 4 kids. 2 of them are like attended the same school. All of them, Charlie, 10 ones type kiddies.
Okay.
And your surname is the same, so every class you go to,
they
they
remember
know
you.
you. You can't slack.
Yeah, you're just a legacy student right there.
You for pull your weight. I can't remember one time anyone told me Nana Kofi there. You knew it.
You knew you had to
Yeah.
do that. Okay. So now you have that. You still don't know what you want to do, but you know you have to learn. Right?
Mhm.
When we were young, we in Ghana, you don't really know your parents are broke, and you don't really understand what brokenness is until you get into school, right?
Yeah.
So now you're in school where you are aware, say like, yeah, we don't have, so I have to study to have. Was that correlation there, that you have to study to have? So now, you being a shark, I know you said you're already a legacy student. Your your siblings were already sharks before you, and you came, so you have to be shark. But was there a different purpose for being the shark that you wanted to, make it? So I have to be shark. Was that there?
We didn't have that kind of poverty.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It wasn't at that point where I feel like
You felt
I have to change it. Maybe it's the last born thing.
Yeah,
you know, the older siblings feel that like I've changed their family.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have that. How I knew we were broke, it's like comparative, like to other people.
Okay.
But my dad, he don't make me feel him.
Okay.
I say this all the time. Everything I ever asked for, I got. But I never had anything. Because I never asked.
Okay.
You did some house inside, if you look around, you know that, hey, Charlie, for us some things. Like, don't put people in some places. But my dad was putting in effort. Toys are expensive. EPB books be cheap. Ghana Book Trust books be 3,000. Into Obafia, Waswabe, so that he doesn't become that parents that comes home without anything. So as he carry books come before read them. And that was it. But the drive, the steady, I think it was two things. It was I don't know what I want to be. More like I don't know what car I want to buy. But I want to have enough money so that if I decide that I want to buy a Mustang, I have enough. So let me do all the
necessary
grades, get all the grades I can get so that if I decide that, I have a rude awakening, I want to be a lawyer, I can, I have the grades for it. There was that, and then the second thing was, I don't want to be like black sheep. Like that was my thing.
Yeah, so the reason I'm asking all these things is I'm trying to find where that eureka moment came. You're like, okay, I need to hit the studio, right? Because you be shocked. You know very book smart, right? And now you're building this rap, reputation. And like I said, I know you're really good at basketball. So at what point did you decide, say, okay, I will make both work? Because right now, in hindsight, you can tell, say, you did something to keep both the rap and then the academics. Because I know in Ghana, if you be shocked like that, I don't know if things have changed.
Right.
You basically don't do anything with the rap, or with the soccer, or with the other stuff. You always tend to just stick to that one lane of just academics. But what made you keep both? And at what point did you realize, you can do both?
So for me, rap wasn't even like serious. I wouldn't even call myself a rapper until high school.
Okay.
From 20...
If you say high school, what school?
Like Opoku High School.
Opoku, okay.
I moved from being smallest, most... I don't want to say most insignificant because then we get this thing we did take move on. But like, you get, but the way I felt inside that maybe people outside it, because you look so confident, the things people didn't see, they were still there.
Compensation.
Yeah. High school, like my first day in school, I was the most popular Form 1 boy in school.
Why?
Because of Sylvester. Because of my brother.
Oh, he went to...
then he'd be legend.
Yeah, okay.
He'd be legend. Like
if you don't mind me asking, what made him a legend?
Basketball.
Basketball, okay. So
basketball, like...
As far as height comparison, like how he's there?
Like, skill-wise?
No, height.
Height, Sly, he will get like only 2 inches from me. Or tall like that.
But still,
but no, he's nice.
Be dangerous.
Yeah, I'm not close to him talent-wise. He's nice. Like he be national. Me, I did high school. I still the one bench.
Okay.
Slide a hoop.
Okay.
And it will get hit. And people like that. Coaches love that. They'll use you as a case study for people and say, hey, you can do sports and still excel.
Okay.
So people, and he has a great personality, so people love him.
Okay.
I came to school with him. So as I grew up from the kind of way he grew up, they're like, hey, it's like carrying Kitty Brock, 3 schoolhouses and come around and they were. My mommy did it. You had to be caught. So it's like just like the other Form 1 boys, they watch like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
And for me, I'd never been there before. Because again, see, like 10 years of being in the, like, under the carpet, like on scene,
School doing,
Yeah. And so now it's like, your reality has changed. And I came with a few things. Everywhere I went that night they didn't make me sleep. Slide and it's so big basketball. And it's so big, and I know that this guy, he nice past me. Sometimes I know if he live up to expectation. He get head past me. Sometimes I know if he live up to expectation. What do I have that Sylvester doesn't have? Right? So I'm like, okay, me too, this is how I distinguish myself. When I went to school, they never asked for my name. They just started calling me Sly.
So, because, I mean, I've always thought you're a Sylvester, right? Because I never knew Kofi, it was either Kofi or Sly. So I thought, okay, your English name is Sylvester. Yeah, so the Sly is because...
It's Sylvester's name. So he started calling me Sly. And initially, I didn't like it because I'm always on the I didn't be something here, right? And then I added Kid to it.
Oh, that's
Sly
your
Kid.
first name.
Yeah, and then I started like doing the rap thing. So it was talent night where nobody know anything. I'm just like another, everybody watch me. So my crowd boy comes, some cool kid, everybody know I'm type. Then they did talent night. They say 3 things. It's either you're the dance, you'd rap, or you fool. The fooling, it be boxer shorts with you, bro.
Yeah, so hummus night.
I said, no, I go rap. I believe in God. He's the Father Almighty. Like type, oh, I give. Oh, yeah, my mind is at a sport day. Well, I go my dorm. 2 seniors come. Carry me go St. Philip. And you know the way Kumasi people do. And I was just who's showing I'm saying, oh, yeah, oh, they give me, oh, I kneel down like 2 hours.
Okay, what we say Philip? If
we say Philip house, like it's a house,
okay.
You take me from my schoolhouse, go Philip. Oh, me said I vex like all this hatred, and they feel like the apostles wait and they persecute them. Because why am I getting all this just because I came to do like gospel rap, right?
Yo, I can imagine how they felt like, yo, don't be slying brothers, why you rap?
Yeah, Charlie. Oh, yeah, some ways. So after that, I was like, yeah, I don't even think that I want to rap again. But some other guys come.
The ones with
TSA, rap people, tax spending army. Oh. Yeah, he come and say, oh yeah, they hear my this thing and they like the flow. They won't add me to them a rap group. The rap group he named me TSA. So it be 2 Form 1 boys where they recruits me and Nemo. I'm like, all right, bet.
You had no idea there was something like that in that like.
So Sylvester used to tell me stories.
Oh, stories. Okay.
So I know about the clique culture. Kumasi be New York. Yeah. Kumasi be Harlem. Kumasi be Bronx. Like thug group gang. Yeah, for school. So me to my gang that's TSA. I went to join Form 1 boy. I don't even go class before. I go join gang. But from there I started like doing rap. I started doing what they want to hear, right?
You're not into the whole gospel side of it.
Bro, that beating them beats me. They beat Christ out of me, bro. Like, I wasn't coming back to come and write any Christian. I realized, what do they want? They want flow. They want punchlines. I do it. So I was doing that. But our group, they could try a track, be now, mama, me need to try a track, nigga. Yeah, we're recording now, yeah, 3.
And the Form 1s for Pete.
And you're going to buy any 8. Yeah. Seniors not fake, and I'm a giant group. Yeah.
You really hurt your feelings for real?
Yeah, like what the hell? Like why say you for make Form 1 boys pay for the track?
So that was your first studio session?
First time ever. First time in the studio ever. I'd never been in one.
And you were looking forward to the whole like.
Oh yeah, me a sport their way, Nimoto sport their way. When a senior do some whole giveaway, so nice, 3 people.
Oh,
how does the thing come in as a whole cipher? I say, yeah, me and rap.
Then me and you, or what do you think? The people that came on it, were they even that good? Or it's like
I mean, Marciano was nice. The guy was nice. Yeah, I don't remember, but I don't remember where I stood.
You were so pissed off.
I just knew that I didn't like the sound of it. And apart from that, too, Sly Nyaketwa, my bro, he did walk, or a guy man, but he did walk like straight lines. So he never had to break bounds, go to a studio, Form 1 time set will come.
You have to bring back.
And I felt like, I felt like, hey,
it's too bad.
Yeah. I was just thinking about, I wanted to do it, but I was just thinking about talk. You know that thing, if Sly comes school where people want, like, hey, Sly, when you're on the crowd, hey, or a rap, hey, or go studio, hey. Like, I didn't know how he was going to feel, because you don't even write exam before. You come now, you go studio, you get.
But, so that's where the moral compass comes in.
Yes.
and I can tell from your lyrics and like the things you talk about, I can tell that there's always that North Star, which is, like, so would you attribute that to your parents, or like what would you attribute that moral compass? What would you attribute that from?
I think it's how we were socialized. So yes, definitely parents, but it's a lot of implicit learning.
Okay.
Like you don't have to be told some things. Yo, you know this. Like you did go do something, you now you feel like, I dare we.
Yeah, but then you now you feel like it's something that is instilled.
It's a socialization. It's how the community in which you're socialized. Who are your friends? Like who's your niggas?
Okay.
What are they like?
Okay.
And you pick from them. So it's like one shed on the streets boys and shed on Nancy. Your boys be guy man, but it gets on limits. We all they go church together.
6 p.m. everybody day house.
Oh no, 6 p.m. We all day one person in house. I mean, I didn't touch this flat, so
okay,
right.
Okay.
But I
never knows it always.
I mean, I didn't
go school for Hannah school.
I be no.
Madina.
Now the child's dominated.
Yeah. No, 8%.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, like I think that's what it is. It's the upbringing. But I'm grateful for my parents. Like Mr. and Mrs. Kusi, shouts to y'all, because that level in Shesua, we never had that. That level control, like, hey, men you say. It wasn't like that. It's always a conversation. But when me, if you come, I come there by you to me formally. But Poppy be calm, and then like they're happy to like talk you through things.
Okay.
And so you two is like out of love. You don't want to do something that would hurt their feelings.
True.
And I think that's where it comes from.
Okay, so from there, you were in the group, you did your rap, and then you realized it looks like you're going astray. So you quit the group, or
I stopped rap.
You stopped. Okay, so you
Again.
stopped rap.
This time for real, like I'm not about to do it again.
Okay, and then books and basketball.
Basketball I didn't have an option. Slide hoop, you for go team, right? But it was like, let me know. For me, it's like every stage, let me do what I came here for first.
Okay.
When I find my level, every other thing can come, because now I know how much more I can throw on.
Right.
So that was it for me. Except the rap did, I was done.
You're done.
First team, second team, third team, so yawa happened. So you get some group SOD. SOD grenade, stacks on deck. Yeah, stacks on. Hey, come on, sit there. Where your mistakes are on, baby? Where your mistake? Why you on? Get that.
Whatever you like by Tia and stacks on deck, petrol.
I should say everywhere they get from.
It's definitely
At that time, my senior one be Steffi G, Stefla, gang. Accra boy way, it comes school. You know, Kumasi pass the Kumasi boys. Oh, yeah, guys saying, you know. Where's Fairly? Stefla, Steffi G. Yeah, Stefla's here, so the as 3. He be as 3 boy. He started the rap group, and then he threw all his friends in there. The onto rap. Obi a guy.
Just for vibes.
Yeah, just vibes. So come and join, right? And so people didn't really take them serious. Well, no, they get backing. But the people that really wanted to rap, they know they watched it. There's some other group, they Decipher.
Okay.
They went to the same school, USD basic. Cool kids, love them to death. But they are very like protective of their circle. So if you know go USD, it go hard say you go enter the group.
Okay.
But me, I come school plus some Jack and Joe boy be Tona. Yeah, wait Tona, he did like say how he rap. So according to him, he reminded me of this story like a couple years ago. I show him rap, like you do this, you think about this, do this, how to like rhyme, things like that. He took it, he run with it, he joined SOD. Tell me why from a third term, some show come, you dey perform, the verse he reach your 10. Oh, Pablo Kura mic or to a chama to now, but not the mic na mano. They didn't come out. He stay backstage. Nobody know why, but in verse they play, he didn't come out to perform. After the show, he posts up with the Decipher people, bro. You would think say be like Crips and Bloods. He pull up with the Decipher people, say, yeah, right now, he did Decipher. You know the SOD again. Oh!
Right on the stage.
No, after the show.
Because he no pull up.
He no pull up.
Okay.
So after the show, he comes with these other people.
How do you
He's
feel like you got served? You watch that?
Yeah, type this thing.
Yeah.
Me, that's why I know we no man could be more damn to be made. They make a reported speech, but the boys were hurt because UST for you be a crowd boy safe. UST be Kumasi people. Them are this thing. You about them are click. You Jack and Joe boy. How did you end up there? Stifler was hit. RD was hit. Leslie was hit. Everybody was hit. So I go St. Peter House where the boys did. Then they talk about this thing. And it's pain all over where I say, hey, me resume it. Right for
Just say, yeah, you savior.
Yeah, we don't need savior. Me who savior.
Bro,
I started
mom self catch me like you're like, okay, since they're not gonna do it, I'll show up.
Yeah, but it vexed me. I was hurt because like Tona, that was my bro.
Yeah.
We study together, we eat together. How do you now go and
Like
join the other side, right? And because of that, I'm like, yeah, I'm back. I'll do it.
Dude, it's like you got served, man. Like, yeah, okay. So you came back with you. So you stopped rap.
Which version of me?
No, you stopped rap. But were you still writing something, or you stopped rap like?
Hey, yo, you ask question, oh.
Because how would you come back with that kind of energy? Like, what are you doing?
I don't think I was right.
Okay, so
I don't know. I don't remember.
You just were
I
like,
might be lying. I don't know.
you just came back like.
I just know I can do
you
it.
can do it.
It was just, I just needed that drive, like something that is bigger than my moral compass to push me back to do this thing.
And to you, betrayal is.
Yeah.
worse
Like I
than-
can't with it.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't with it.
When it comes to rap, then you know what you're doing. And I wanted to ask, say, like, what's the thought process when it comes to how do you put pen to paper? Do you, because I know a few rappers, Jay-Z, which is my
Freestyle.
they freestyle, not necessarily they freestyle on the spot, but they don't write. So he can say that throughout the day, he's just, when he gets the beat sometimes throughout the day, he's just, saying stuff to the beat, and then he doesn't forget.
Right.
Right, because that's how he's done it since. So how do you do yours? Do you put pen to paper? Do you do iPhone like notes, or do you do like it's just in your head?
Maybe BR.
Okay, so it's just
it depends. It's how I create when it's a feature versus different from how I create when it's my song. When it's my song, it's strictly passion. Something for worry me, make I do like the cyberbullying jam, the untitled one, the celebrities pictures, on this one. I woke up and saw a tweet that I thought like, they need Jimmy, like that's all it took.
You know go reply. You go.
Maybe reply. I know what do my thing.
Rap, yeah. It's one of the rap.
I don't rap it.
Yeah,
but that's it. Like I have to have a push or something that makes me think.
Okay.
So if I think about something, especially when it's very nuanced, like stereotypes came from an argument.
Oh, okay.
A day one side, somebody day another side. Where we do giddy over 1 hour.
Oh, so
by
that
the time
skit itself was some real
the
stuff.
skit was reenacted. But
saying
that's
that,
happened. And those other boys, the SOD boys, so some of them be science boys they be my new circle of friends. I can study with them. RD, my music producer. That was
so you guys.
Yeah. So I go join them for that side we start going to the studio again. And now it's SOD versus Decipher. We meet and the Decipher boys, they dormitory. Some of them, they dormitory. Yeah. But my SOD boys, they different schoolhouse. So I'm on my own.
We be like battle, like.
Yeah, man, never battle on that. Send them through.
You just be hype.
Yeah, be hype. Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Kumasi, everything be hype.
Yeah.
Like, Kumasi, you're born out that from crowd. So to me, catch any pan is a wound to me. Yeah, style. Yeah. It shit. Yes, 10 toes.
No,
but I mean, Tonana be shown because he's good.
Really good.
He's solid, bro. Like, Manuel be solid. So that was fair. But SOD gets Astere back in. And Astere is like the loudest class on campus.
Then you guys get visual arts.
That time we get.
Because if there's no visual, it's always the last arts class.
I hear that too before.
That's why they,
Yeah. But it's like, if they have your back, wait, then they hype things. Hey, Tona obey to me slide. Hey, who didn't slide? Hey,
in your
slide.
head, you're like, calm down.
Calm down.
Let's all calm
Babi, I'm
down.
not going to talk. So, but that was like a push to, get better. And I also liked, we used to write together, like prep. We'll be a idea.
No more trouble.
9 SOD4. Yeah, troll rap.
Bouncy of ideas.
Yeah, just rap. Like, what try? You write a punchline, you ask somebody, hey, how do you feel about
Yeah.
this? Say, nah, this be corny. Why is it corny? Because da we argue, and then it brings out the best in you.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like rap class.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, I learned a lot. We get some guy be listening, Janino. The fact that boy stop rapping, it hurts me. Rap.
So
Hey.
maybe that been calling just to, influence.
Show me the way. Yeah. But yeah, he was a big, like, major, even the I they do for track stuff. Me know. Yeah.
Because you know they need that. So,
I mean, I did try still get to make you rap again, but he was instrumental in my, like, they helped me to get better, understand punchlines better, what is corny, what is not. The problem with my rap then, why when I listen I cringe, is I hadn't found my voice. I was trying to sound like Meek Mill.
Oh.
Adenta boy, they try to sound like Meek Mill. Like,
I mean, I at that time, what year is this? That's when I'm a Boss came out.
yeah.
So everybody was trying to be like Meek Mill anyway.
Yeah, then Dreams and Nightmares followed the
Yeah.
next year, bro.
Yeah, it was,
I did won't be.
you had
Meek
no
Mill.
choice. I respect that.
Yeah, but that was it. Like, the battle never happened, but we
That
used
was
to do
necessary
ciphers.
to-
If it happened, I don't know how it would turn out.
So you think that was good enough for you to come back and never look back?
The look back, different things happen at different points. But I did this for 3 years.
Yeah.
I swore, I cussed, I did everything imaginable. Just like anything where gonna make you look like, say, yeah, you be solid, you be hard.
Yeah.
Don't touch this
everybody-
guy.
I think most rappers start cussing. They start with cussing. I
Them
think
start-
it's like when you're learning a new language.
Right? Who see them the
Yeah,
DNFS?
you learn that. That's how it is. Most
Maybe I
of these
saw them
conscious
and
rappers,
start
they
saying,
start. Yeah, like, but when you really get into it, the cussing, it starts, and then once you learn how to walk, you're like, okay, I don't need that.
I think it's because of who we listen to learn.
Yeah.
Like how to rap. You want to be like them, so like
Exactly
you
like that.
you do that. And I did that like 3 years. Every day my whole point was, and again, at this point I still don't know what I want to be in future. Even in high school doing
Oh, even
science.
with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know I don't want to be a musician. Or I have not thought about it. Right now I'm just rapping to prove a point. So JHS it is I'm rapping to fit in. High school it is I'm rapping to prove that I'll be hard past tuner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've created your villain, and you had to be him.
And you know what I mean? Aim in life, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think every most of the best to ever do stuff, they find their villain, and the villain is not. They always make sure the villain is very, very good, and like you have to be 10 times better than you already are to be able to beat that person.
Yeah.
And sometimes the friends, a competition, but others too is like, so Tona was your target. And before you have to beat him, you have to get
come
better.
correct.
Come correct. Okay, but that battle still never happened.
It never happened.
You think it will ever happen, or you stop?
Nah, Tona be my guy, Charlie. I'm gonna put you on the track. Solid, yeah. That guy doesn't know how much he inspires me on a lot of levels. Like, we will catch there, but Tona Day Monk, I started do the kind of music I'm making today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is high school.
Yeah.
So let's go fast forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, where did America come in?
Here, like
Yeah.
moving here.
Yeah.
Oh, after pharmacy school.
Was it ever part of the plan?
Yes. Not America per se, but research. Like
Research. Okay.
when I was so after high school, I don't know what I want to do, but you did science.
Yeah.
The one thing I've said before that I wanted to be was a lawyer because I did argue.
Okay.
Where my teacher be tell me, say, "Oh, you'll be a great lawyer."
They say you argue too much.
Yeah. So I kept that in mind. I run with it. I did science. I still applied to law school for Legon. They no give me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Say English, I get B2. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need too much English for science, but you need it for law.
Yeah. So they no give me the law. And then pharmacy, I got the PharmD program. I'm like, I bet. But my sister is a pharmacist. That's all I know. I'm not super passionate about it. I'm happy to learn. And I'm smart enough to do it. So cool bit, right? But now my sister is like, she educates me. What all can you become after here? Pharmacy goes way beyond community pharmacy. Clinical pharmacy, research, industry, all that.
Okay.
And the part that has anything to do with teaching is research.
Oh,
Where at the teach the time at the SS or at the teach boys, it's like okay, after school you can get a if you want to teach you can get a PhD. So I know that at a school, Mesako school game, where it is no minimum family.
okay.
Ghana, US, Ukraine, I don't care, I'll go. That was
Funny
it.
you mentioned Ukraine because a lot of people go there. I know
Yeah,
a lot
medicine.
Of medicine. Okay, so that's where it's at in Russia.
Yeah, Ukraine, Russia, Cuba. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Cuba. Yeah, they produce a lot of doctors.
That'd be true. That'd be true. So now you finished college, still rapping. When was it that you made your first EP, or you were able to put together a mixtape, or like when did that happen?
When I came here,
When you came here?
actually, I stopped. When I started pharmacy school, I stopped rap again, like the high school thing all over again. Yeah.
So there's one question I wanted to ask, and I wrote it down. It's good that you said you stopped right after you finished, when you started pharmacy school. So I wanted to understand, like, what is the reason why a lot of people in Ghana are not able to pursue, like, these arts as far as music and music and maybe like any performing arts. Why don't people? Why doesn't that usually pan out? And then before you realize they are all in the office doing office work. Because we know a lot of great rappers that are still that are stuck in the office in Ghana. I can name a few. I'm not gonna do it, but
There are quite a number of reasons.
yeah.
First thing is the person's self drive. Why am I doing what I'm doing? There are people that don't have a why. They just know how to do something. You can be an excellent soccer player, but if you don't have a why, you stop at some point. There's that part. The second thing is opportunity cost.
Okay.
If you have 24 hours in a day, how do you want to split it up? You dey go law school, pharmacy school, medical school, Akito, then the bed day.
Yeah.
How much time do you have to pursue those other things? You would have that conversation with yourself. And at the Siande, when you write exam, you get good grades, it's rewarding, instant gratification, right?
Yeah.
The art is harder. Writing the song is the beginning of it. You have to market it. Think about when the song is not moving, how you feel like, oh, was this trash? All that's the mental battles. It makes you pick what will make you feel better, and it is addition.
Okay.
And addition also, in our space, it promises remuneration, more surety that you make money as opposed to the arts. Take something like basketball. Do you know the percentage of people that aspire to be basketball players that make it? We do the math. It'd be 0.00 something.
In Ghana.
In every way, like
Even
worldwide.
I don't know who made it from Ghana.
Worse off here.
Yeah.
Because Ghana, we know even the dream about
Dream
the
about
NBA.
the NBA.
Here, there's a child that has put college like
On the
back burner.
Yeah.
I want to hoop.
The percentage doesn't even make any sense. But they put their all into it.
So say wo ufifie bi mu asika ni mu a. Na onim say you have to make money to take care of people. Bro, you're not about to use your time for something that might not pay off. It's a pretty sad mindset, but you can't blame people for that.
Because the reason why I asked that is everything you said, right? People just sticking to the academics route. But in Ghana, don't you think it's also that the percentage of actually making money out of academics is also pretty low, to a point where why won't an individual feel like, you know what, let me just stick to this music that I love to do? Because this book's cry, there's a lot of people that graduated that are still at home right now in their parents' home without a job. Why doesn't our brain work in that manner to be like, yeah, look, I know Kwame Aponsan, Mansa Mary, all these people graduated college
And they don't have jobs.
and they don't have jobs 5 years in, and some are doing farm work, and then So why don't I stick this out? Because the probability of me getting a job also as a social and so is also low. So why don't I just stick to what I love?
Yeah, I don't even say what's in Ghana and Calbeco College.
Oh, me giants and me free Ghana. But I think
Because
say-
of Baha.
No, I me giant.
Ujai or Ghana.
A year and some member.
What was that like? Ujai, you know, what was that like?
Empty, bro. 'Cause so that was one of the most depressing times in my life because I quit college a year before I came, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't as if there was chance of coming to America and I just quit because there was no money,
Right.
And I hated school. But still, when I quit, it was empty. There was nothing to do, right? Nothing to do. All I did was go to the gym, some neighborhood gym. That's all I was doing.
What kind of questions did you get?
I and uncle school.
Do you know how many people go to school just to avoid that?
Question? So okay.
So that's a part of it. You listen Dance God Lloyd in his story.
No.
That boy was
No, I
playing
mean,
soccer.
Yeah.
He did boogie for school, but then he did play soccer. He wanted to be a football player. Bro, you know the far for him. And at that point, if I watched some interview, at that point, everybody is looking at you like you don't know what you are doing with your life.
Okay.
People don't like that. Do you get it? It's enough pressure that you can't figure things out. But every time someone asks you, it's worse. When you go to school and you're not doing anything, the excuse is, oh, say, me go school, say me, right? So school kind of buys you time, right, to figure things out. That was my story. Like pharmacy school, I like that it was 6 years because now I have 6 years to think about what I really want to do.
And everybody minds their business.
Yeah, but if I did go studio every day, like, yeah, I believe in the dream. There's nothing worse than dating an underground rapper. You hear that? Yeah. Which girl will go tell a puppy say,
no, yeah, my boyfriend be a rapper.
the album you're saying, the person it's you know, it's messy. So sometimes, like when I see people that are able to people that had the option to go to school, sometimes they give people too much credit. Or people always say, oh, he didn't go to school, he stopped at school and went to do music full time. It takes a lot of passion, a lot of drive. Some of them, money no day for school. Some of them, grades no day for school. So they did. It's not like they chose.
They chose, yeah.
Life give them choice. But we get some way, if we stand on 10 toes, talk say, the school like I go fi go, but I no one go. I won't do this. Those people, I have mad respect for them, for that mental, that resilience to be able to stay. But yeah, that's what it is. That's why people just stop.
So you're saying that basically it's just the idea of someone going to school to become a doctor garners more respect than basically someone aspiring to be, a rapper or something of the arts.
Regrettably. Except now, maybe if you tell your mother you want to be a social media influencer, she might say, okay.
That's even still better than being a rapper. As far as Ghana parents are concerned, they...
rap, Inana.
Yeah, just the... rap has this connotation to it, rapper.
So yeah, rap, they are your born some. And all your guy, man. Or your gangster.
Yeah.
Ukra we
That be
rap.
That be true. So
also your rap out no we.
Next question is unu we ana. Unu she. But okay, because my question is bringing me towards the next one that right now, being a rapper, like you said, or being a social media influencer, right?
I'm not.
No, make us say being a social media influencer.
Right.
Back then, it's basically you're not doing anything. You're not going to school. You can quit school and be a social media influencer, right? But you're not gonna get a lot of heat for that, as you would
for rap
back then for rap or for you want to play soccer, right? So is it because it's a proof of concept?
Yes.
So now the parents, so it wasn't necessarily a school thing. It was always proof of concept.
Yes.
So now they have Mbappe.
Yeah.
They have all these, dark skinned people that are making it now. So you think now parents are trying to figure out ways to make soccer work. Back then they weren't trying to hear it Because Ghana, we've never even been to World Cup. Like up until 2006,
Right.
we had never been to a World
Right.
Cup. So, oh, Bob Soccer now, there's no
Right.
proof of concept.
Right.
But now we have Sarko there.
Yes.
Sarko there is doing shows then overseas.
Yes.
Sarko there probably driving a Lamborghini.
Maybe.
You have Shatawali, same thing.
Open once a month.
No, make us say Shatawali has
What
done
about
it.
Shatawale Dine Lamborghini in the same sentence?
No, Mr. Oyen, calm it down. That's not for life. But like, we have Shatawali, proof of concept.
Right.
And even with him, with all the adversities, he's proven that you can still make it work.
Feasible.
Right? Stoneboy, we have all these people. Do you think rap will start getting love like soccer is? Because back then, they weren't trying to hear it.
Right.
Peso Bobo, Kusku, Peso Rapid, Kusku. But now, it's like, oh, Peso Bobo, we can take you to academy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, let's talk to Uncle Kusi or America. Let's get you a school for a soccer scholarship. Maybe it will work. You think soccer is rap will get that kind of love? Like, oh, Peso rap. And your mamimpe beat because Davido's story, his dad bought him, got him a studio or something to make it work. So you think that will get the love now? That, oh, Peso rap, let's figure out, let's find you a beat maker friend, and then there may be, oh, my best friend's daughter's friend makes beats. Also, let's introduce you and let it work. Do you think it's getting that kind of love, or it's still like, nah, go school?
It will never change.
It will never change.
It's
Why?
always been something. It varies per home, per family. Davido now born in Dino. What kind of parents did he have?
Yeah, man.
They didn't need him to bring money home. So, like, yeah, if that's what you're interested in. I went to school with someone who had high school with someone who had a science lab in his home and a music studio in his home. Yes.
Where?
Kumasi.
I'll see him in Ghana.
On Yesu. Yeah.
Yo, but I've never even seen a science lab in Ghana before.
Yeah, he
has
get
one in
set
his
up
house.
for his house. Where he sign get music studio.
So like whatever, just stay out of the way.
Yeah, just like not stay out of the way,
Nah,
bro,
like
but
leave us alone. You want to?
I don't know that that's what it was. I think
it's
maybe
like,
it was good parenting,
yeah.
we're exposing you
Don't
to.
go and do bad things outside.
Yeah, don't go and do bad things.
Yeah.
You stay, do all the things that you want here. It varies. There's a parents that sees if your father tried to be a rapper and it didn't work out. Two things can happen. He can tell you absolutely stay away, or he can say, I'm going to make you fix the things I did wrong so you can make it, right? If, example, so, and humbly speaking, I'm doing rap music. I'm doing a PhD. So, if some mommy for church see me, listens to the kind of music I make, it fixes the notion about the negative connotation about rap music. That's one. Two, you can still do rap music and achieve all these things. And if in the process you feel like you prefer the music to the school, now that they know that you have a fall-on plan, they're okay with you doing that.
Okay.
If we have more examples like this, people will ease up to it. But otherwise, things are going to stay the same.
Yeah, because the reason why I'm asking all these questions is to understand, like, is to clear the air for people to understand. So human beings can be multifaceted.
Right.
I don't think God brought us into this world to be one thing. I've never understood the concept of being like one thing. Oh, I want to be a doctor, so that's it. I want to play basketball, so that's it. I want to like sing, so that's it. I always felt like we can do multiple things. Our brains can be able to, even when you hit 40, you can still learn how to play a guitar. Lil Wayne showed us that he was able to learn how to play the guitar at 30, and he's good now, learn how to skate, all that stuff. So I like that you said that you've gotten to a point where now you can be the proof of concept is there, right? It's not as if you some normal rapper they do normal rap. You actually they rap, and you actually the pharmacy. Right? So it's like you're showing them that, oh, if your son or your daughter comes to you like, Dad, I want to do this, maybe instead of boying it go, you can what? Have a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you want to do it? Okay. but you're going to school. How can we make it work for you to do both if you want to? You see what I'm saying?
I
But
think
then
there are
again,
even,
like
there are
you're
even
saying,
some stories that are even better than mine.
Yeah.
That those who have actually made it. Like,
yeah,
also, I don't subscribe to school has to always be in the plan. Respectfully, we've had this conversation.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. I'm a sucker for school. People should go to school. But if I have a child and I see potential, people have proven that it is possible. Like you mentioned, Shatawale didn't do a PhD. Manifest came to college here. That was it. No masters, nothing. EL did a master. I think he did a master's degree. I know the guy, or he graduates in second upper. He's put it in music before, and after that, raps. Kojo Q, be like maybe now he did go post grad or something. But these are all people that went to school up to some point. They didn't want to do master's, PhD, all that, and made music like full time. They were able to make it. Those are proof of concept. Those are even better versions than me. Make a say, "Bia, continue to go to school and then add this." I guess it's to say follow what you're passionate about, but be rational about it. Nobody, everybody they aspire to be a rapper where they make them.
Okay.
How many rap songs are being playlisted? How many people they break through? Think about all that. It shouldn't limit you, but it should make you like reflect. So, oh yeah, when you're now calculating. Obi Wahwa, when they fall on rap as their full-time plan, they have some level of drive that I, Kofi, would not have.
Okay.
Because I have another option. Oh. But it be a sunny pan. And again, I don't like it too when people say, oh, he's doing the rap part-time.
Okay.
It's passions, and I'm following all my passions. And so if your passion is rap and it's feasible, so yeah. If school is in the plan somewhere, keep that too.
Right.
And you don't need to remove the rap from it.
Yeah, that's dope. Because at the end of the day, I feel like fulfillment is also important. You know, somebody can go to school and get everything else and they're still not fulfilled, right? And I mean, I think you made it. You're not gonna be broke ever in your life, but the fulfillment part of it. So yeah, so like what you're saying, be able to sit down and rationalize it and see how best you can be fulfilled, even if the rap doesn't go anywhere. Just the fact that you were able to do it, you can sleep good at night.
Yeah,
and that's for sure.
From the style you pick, you can determine what kind of beat you are going to use.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. Where does the beat come in? Are you more of let's shop around for beats, or are you more of okay, I have this vibe now, let me find the beats?
So the truth is, that's where RD is a genius. My producer, we did cook.
Yeah, so you work with same producer.
Yeah, it be if you did go call anymore, more producers go hit you say, hey, I have this beat.
But the best albums comes from one producer.
Yes.
That's what I found out.
I'm not going to lie about that. Yeah, if one person sequence your projects give you, yeah. That be why me and RD gets almost a minute high school.
Oh,
yeah, so he gets it. He understands me and what I need. He's able to tap into.
I think it makes sense to me now. It makes sense because when I was listening to the album, because I like listening to album. I'm not a one track listener. So when I listen to the 543 and the greetings from abroad, it says it's the same guy. Makes sense now.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is helping the storytelling. At the end of the day, the whole discography itself will tell a story.
Yes.
Damn.
It has disadvantages though. Like I put so much on him. Like sometimes I feel bad. Right now, RD he's working 9 to 5. He's producing. He's doing a master's.
God damn.
He's working for other people too. He said, oh no, he had a jaswa. You have to think about, does he have the time for it? You know, and you know that he wants to do it, but you also have a timeline that you're working to. What's your whole year on release if your boy say, boss sup?
Bounce chain
producer, you can't force him to.
But Ebeshoko said, of all the BBO and maybe working with you is where
he finds fulfillment.
The fulfillment is just because of, I say, there's no faking in it. He knows what Kofi wants.
Yeah.
Because he knows Kofi. It's not, the friendship is not based on music because eventually a lot of people have music friends, right? But then it's like friends that got into music. So you'd be shocked, say, yeah, time I didn't know, but when that is taken away from him or you, there could be a lapse in creativity.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I personally like this year, for some things that I've done, there's this other producer, like I met him in 2017, Epidemics, super like creative guy, but we never really tapped in. This year I hit him and say, yo, oh yeah, Jumabiana, yending komo. And so now I started splitting the work between he and RD, and I got them to work together, so there's synergy. So when Epi does something, he wants RD to hear it. When RD does something, he wants Epi to hear it. Like, that's the only way I think that I go fit cheat on my producer.
So now, I want us to come to right now, right? You have so far 3 albums or 3 EPs, which are dope, by the way, right? You have 503, Greetings from Abroad, and the final one is
Addicts Anonymous.
Addicts Anonymous. That name alone, I don't even understand. These titles is too. It seems very deep, and from our conversation right now, you can tell. I can tell why you name your albums like that. It seems like real life. It seems like things you've been through.
Yeah.
So the 503, if you want to explain, just give us the reasoning behind these 3 albums: 503, Greetings from Abroad, and Addicts Anonymous.
So, if you're watching, the album 503 has very little to do with size. I repeat, very little to do with size. The
disclaimer has to be on it first song, because why would you name 503? And it has nothing to do with 503.
And I
or are we talking about Subway?
Subway or 503?
You say, hey, bro, Charlie. Yo, endorsement idea, yo. The 503 Subway.
And the pound on that. 503 bread.
503 tea bread.
And on the phone, say,
503 tea bread.
No, so I told you about Tona. Mm-hmm. Since we left high school and came to uni, 3 years, if I see him, yo, what's up, everything cool. That was it. We never really had conversations. 3rd year, I heard him rapping with some group B. Mm-hmm. Like somebody's playing a saxophone.
Oh.
Somebody strum guitar. I'm like, this is cool. That time I did some Bible study. Where they did strum for on the back. Yeah, Hosea forces be a mentee. Yeah. And then like I was walking by, I just go holler at them. And then tonight's like, oh yeah, this guy, like he did rap. Like I should come around. Mm-hmm. So he pulled me to Sasa. And then I started it was a poetry group on campus. And then we had conversations. It's a Christian group.
Campus being what school?
KNUST, University. Okay. So it's a Christian group, but they have social conversations, right? And there was a day we spoke, and then it's bordered along like the lines of inferiority complex.
Okay.
And I opened up and I shared like my experience, because that time I dealt with it, right? I could understand, I was old enough to understand why some things happened to me. And then I wrote a song called 503 to throw light on the things that, the little the teasing, the things that it does to us even when we're older and we've gone past that. But that song, it was even a cover. I wrote it 2 verses. The first one was like, my story, like my height, and the kind of slander I had to take. But the second verse was every other kind of insecurity. You're broke. Some of which I felt, Charlie, St. Teresa's School, Pabua, things like that. Yeah. Even spiritual insecurities, like Pentecost, like Sunday, baptism of the Holy Spirit.
Everybody gets
when they speak in tongues. Yeah.
That people don't talk enough about that day.
Or say it's
bro, like everybody's speaking, and then the elder puts his hand on your head and they're spitting all the spit in your face. Like, speak. They're like, speak the tongues. Let it out.
Right? It has a way. We don't talk about it enough, but even though it's spiritual, it has a way it will make a person.
I almost faked it one time because it's like I have to say everybody has said it.
And then Odiani is stream, bro.
Like, yeah, bro. I'm a presiding elder's son, bro. Every regular people's son are saying it. You are not saying it.
It's a bonnet also, right?
Nah,
but even that can make a person feel insecure or birth like in them an inferiority when they come to church.
Yeah.
So the second verse spoke about all those things. And we put it out. We didn't release it as a song. We released it as a campaign. So we had conversations, WhatsApp platforms, class group. What makes you feel insecure? Where do you think it came from? Charlie, people, they send voice notes. It was so good. Okay. And I did it on my GHS page too.
Oh.
So that they know.
They know, they understand because they were there or they probably even.
Charlie, more people, they tell them our stories. Make Jimmy their homeboy because I'm sitting on.
I feel like with that whole inferiority complex, it forces you to be the first one to laugh at people.
Yeah. You join the gang to flee the gang.
Yeah.
Like, become a troll lest you be trolled.
The more yours is funny, people forget about.
That's why they say that every bully suffered an inferiority complex.
Yeah.
But like that's what it was, and then we ran it for that year. It was good. We forgot about it. Maybe school, no, like you were saying, I want to try music so that if I never come back to it again, at least my son knows that Daddy tried. Yeah. So that's when I decided I'm going to make the 543 EP. Let this be my peace offering before I leave the country.
Oh, okay.
And then I started writing the songs. Every song was written like at a different time in, my life, or different things were happening, but all of them are like personal experiences. And then I wrote the 543 song again. But this time, 543 didn't represent height. Okay. It's represented every shortcoming in your life, pun intended. 543, shortcomings. So anything that makes you feel insecure, bring it to that's your 543. Okay. Right? So if you go church with, if they speak in tongues, so if you speak in tongues, that's your 543. Sure. But the time now I'm a Troy, the first time, now I'm a height.
How high?
Now I'm a height here, 5'3". Until I made it to the D, 5'3".
To say height, no, I'm
can't say, I don't know anything. Yeah. Okay, mathematics.
Yeah. And
but that's it. Hey, 15 minutes ago. But that's where it came from. That's where the title came from. And the songs on that album, every single one of them talks about another shortcoming in society. It's moved from how individual 5'3s become societal 5'3s. Yeah. That'd be where that title come from. Kwame, you the fuck off, yeah.
Very unserious producer. Continue.
Yeah. But that'd be where that title come from. Greetings from abroad. Nostalgia. Greetings from abroad. Yeah. And I knew what kind of stories I was about to tell. That one was about phobia. That'd be fear of failure. Like, I just sit here right now. You see the intro you do? Yeah. PhD, farm. Yeah.
For work.
I know for failing in life, right? Yeah. That pressure, what I feel, that's what that project is about. Okay. But you have to tell the story from a point. So I told the story from Wakwamanone perspective, from what did happen for Ghana. And I feel like I'm telling people back home what I'm going through here. So that be me. My greetings from abroad be that. So that's where the title came from.
Are you the first to be here in the family?
So Esther came first.
So like US?
Yeah, okay. So Esther came, then Mavis came, me I come last.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So still same thing. Legacy still...
Of sorts, but I feel like it moved beyond that. I stopped... The legacy thing, it's been great, honestly, but it became more dilute as I found myself. Okay. Like, I'm knowing who I am. The name changed from Sly Kid to KooKusi. Okay. So things like that.
You've arrived. It's cool that they've done this, but you know what you want. Yeah,
I know what I want, which is different from what they want. We have things we want in common, but it's things that are also like different. But yeah, that was I'm letting you people know what I'm dealing with. When you text me and you tell me I'm so proud of you and I want to be like you, and how do you combine the rap and the this, and when y'all tip tells me come and sit here and be hustler of the week the way I feel, That'd be why I do that project. Yeah.
And you know, I think I already told you that's the one I can
Relate to the most.
because
Why is
Charlie,
that?
bro, America lash me, bro. Yo, you are coming. You know, you are coming to the land of opportunities, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know it's gonna be tough, but you don't know how tough it can be till you actually start it.
Right.
And then you realize, damn, like it's not that easy. A lot of try and errors. Like a lot of try and errors we for do for this country, man. And you know, like a lot of it's not about me. Don't let me make it emotional about me.
But
that's basically what birthed the whole idea of Hustla of the Week, because I feel like, bro, that's all I did in this country.
Right.
Like, you know, I said, I'm not going to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Like, you know, still people reach, I know KooKusi, like, I don't care. But I guess at that time, I'm already old enough to be able to stand 10 toes to what I want to do and what I don't want to do.
Right.
Yeah, so that birthed the Hustla of the Week. Concept was, So greetings from abroad. That made the cool,
That one be the next project.
Sense.
That be Alex Anonymous. You didn't mix up?
Which one will be the one with
Oh, I see what you mean.
That
be from abroad.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. That one be, it moves from I need to get out of Ghana, which is where almost every youth for Ghana there right now.
Forget out. That's how I felt 2013 when I started college. Like, nothing they move.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I called my mom, like, you got to do what you got to do to get me out of here. Like, I have to leave. Like, get me out. Let me out. Like, nothing worked, bro. So, I felt that same way. I landed here. I'm like, something's got to shake. Every state, I moved there. Something's got to work. Throw it out. Something got to stick, right?
Did you have
a... My main baby asked me a question.
Why you don't want me to ask you? Why you don't want me to ask you? I'll come in like...
I'm about to cry here. We are getting steps over here.
Okay, I get only one question. What? Was there a paradigm shift in the way you thought about Amanoni? Like, how then you desperately won't come versus what you come experience?
My first job, McDonald's, bro. It hit me right there. They took me to the kitchen. Bro, mind you, you've never worked in America before. You've never worked in life. You know, in Ghana,
Ghana, you go to school.
You don't know the work unless you've decided, okay, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Get me into a mechanic, something, right? So I've never worked in my life, but I knew I was a go-getter. So you come to America, you get McDonald's. Mind you, you're only thinking about the money you make. You are calculating $9 an hour. So if I work 40 hours a week, this is what I'll make. Even before I started the job, right? I'm calculating. Bro, I got into McDonald's. They took me to the kitchen. And we've done all the orientation on paper, theory. I get in the kitchen. This is the fries. This is the patties, the beef patties. So you put it on the grill, and then you have the spatula. You turn it. So you put 6, 9, 1, 2, 3. The beef patty in the thing, in the grill. The grill, you close it, but it's hot. So you put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Once you put the last one of the 9, you start flipping it, and then you close it. You open it. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I did that, did the fries, and that's like, so I finished the first set. And then I realized, oh shit, I got to do this 8 hours? Bro, that's what he was saying. I realized, oh yeah, this is real life. 8 hours of this. You can't sit down. The concept of working in America is like you can't sit down.
Yeah.
I can't sit down. I have to do this for 8 hours and break for 1 hour. So apart from my 1 hour break, I won't be able to sit down. I'll have to do this for 4 hours straight. Yeah, that's when I knew, it's not a joke anymore.
When you were doing all that,
yeah,
there was someone in Medina that you grew up with.
You forget, bro.
waiting for you
To send,
to send,
oh,
to send him money
yo, bro, that's
because you didn't work.
Yeah.
Occasionally,
They are
you will
also
post
doing the calculations.
You'll post a
That same
nice picture
calculation.
of yourself. As you
Oh, I mean,
say
you
you
gotta
post
do that.
blue sky picture.
There's no picture for land, bro. That snow picture has to hit Facebook.
Yeah, and that snow picture be followed with "Hello, bro. Hope you good." I mean, who be anafa that? They be hope you good. Who hope you good? Pena when we say.
Bro,
It's been a long time. Then the bill they come.
the thing is, woe unto you to reply and say, "How are you?" And that's where the bubble starts.
I know
The typing lasts for 2 minutes. You know you're in trouble. Yeah.
Technique about simple. I was say nipa no say me Ghana na me text wa. Me send o. Hello bro. How are you doing? Say there.
How are you?
Obeka and you.
And you.
Me chain and you no.
Trap no.
Yeah. I wanna make sure my brother moon send me nah.
Bro, but that thing used to work on me in the beginning. But then later on, you're like, yeah.
Me there still are you nyame.
Because you've been there.
Yeah, so you get it.
You understand. Say, maybe it's exaggerated a little bit, but you know it's true.
Yeah.
He needs the money for real. It's not a joke.
Yes.
Yeah. You know,
No
it's not a
cap.
joke.
Like, I mean, we get people with opposite they could to trust them. But we also have people that are like, and you grew up with them, you're not any better.
You're more prone to believe it than not believe it.
Yeah.
Because you're there.
Yeah. But this whole while, you're on a student stipend. You are doing McDonald's. How much are you making? How much are you saving?
Bro,
and
saving.
if y'all are happy you way right now, you for go back home, you're going home
Empty-handed and they'll laugh at you.
You're a failure. And that be where greetings from abroad come from.
You can't feel in America.
Because
at this
every
point,
day that be how they feel.
Yeah. I think coming to America and feeling is the worst ever.
Fail for Ghana, we go talk, say, yeah, you go get something, blame them
We
on.
get it.
Yeah.
It makes sense. But come here.
You can't
and
Yankee
feel-
can't fail.
Bro, that thing. Shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
I feel you. Charlie, Hustla of the week.
But yeah, that be where that one
Yeah.
come from.
And so, greetings up from abroad there. I can relate to that a lot. Addicts Anonymous. Why now? Why that? Like, what's up with addict? Why is it necessary right now?
So, you know, I'm doing addiction research.
Okay.
And I'm finding a way to marry, I'm trying to use music for scientific communication.
Okay.
Not that I want to be employed to make music, but if I can show evidence that I know how to take things that are germane to science, that impacts on mental health, and use art to speak to a lay person for them to understand,
Okay.
I think that a company would want to hire me.
Oh.
To just like use non-conventional ways. So let's start this campaign, let's do this, let's do that. And they'll know that you have a heart for policy.
Okay.
Get me a job.
Okay.
And I'm passionate about that. And then I'm here Juma 24 hours you cry and
I know that.
what I say, yeah. And I felt like I had done inferiority complex, I had done atikiphobia, but I haven't done the one thing that I do for school.
Okay.
So RBD hit me up on some, yo, Charlie, you be hard. And they won't do joint tape plus you. And I'm like, yeah, me, I don't want to do
Don't know
any joint
any
tape. Like, my mind would there. Even if I could do anything, it'd probably be on addiction. He's like, bet,
Oh, okay.
let's do it. I'm like, you sure say you go like do? He's like, yeah, sure. Like, let's talk about it. So I'm like, okay, cool. Therapy session. Oh, that was actually, therapy session was actually his idea.
His idea.
I told him that I want to do addiction, but I don't want to be cliche and do substance use.
Don't do this, don't do this.
I want to make a list of all the things that people can be addicted to and then talk about them in the most culturally representative way possible. Then he said, let's do a therapy session. So every track
Every
be
track is
will be
somebody
different
something.
person in the therapy session speaking on the addiction. So we made a tall list. Food addiction in any people.
Nah, here. There was voice addiction. Don't get me
If you're
started.
here,
Yeah.
we are guilty.
Oh, yeah, me Jinem. 10 toes.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't want you to know. I don't want you to know.
Oh, yeah, brewa.
But yeah, we made a list and we spoke about them. We kept the ones that are like, we thought we want to speak to these ones because they are like pervasive,
Okay.
big problems. Some of them we put them together because we can't make two different songs for them. For example, like internet fraud and then gambling, they have one thing in common: sika, right? So we put that together. Sex, masturbation, lust, put it together.
I was going to say something like weird.
Kale.
No,
What do you call
it's a professional web.
Kale, Mishali. But that's how that project came together. And because it's a joint project, each of us will be a different addict in the room, right? Except for Power. Power is the only song on there where the two of us were the same person, but different perspectives, like different, like personality, like switch along the line. You know the way politicians are the most lowly, meek, humble people when they're SRC, heal the world, make it a better place. You put them for either NDC or MPP, no, then they didn't change.
All that addiction comes to light.
You see the power, the hunger for it, like power,
When power be one of the addictions that is maxed, is camouflaged as a hustler, like a go-getter. Oh yeah, he just knows how to get it. He can't stop because but ABHN is just thirst for power. Once you can taste it, you can't stop.
Yeah. And it's not the most what you call that? It's not the most characteristic addiction. No one has characterized power as even a compulsive disorder. Right? We haven't spoken about it. I don't know that we've spoken about it scientifically. It's only spoken about socially. But me share DSM-5 characteristics for addictions now. You say behavior that you can't break even when it is harming you. You say it makes you forego like other responsibilities that you have, and it has a long-term effect on you. And when it's taken away from you, you suffer withdrawal symptoms. These are the characteristics for addictions. Tell me why power shouldn't be on that list.
Bro, you read this book, 48 Laws of Power?
Yeah. The cover, no, red, blue, red. Yeah.
Everything you said
is in there.
So that makes like power the most addictive addiction.
Yeah, for sure.
No, like when you read that book, it's that's the first book I actually read for real. And
when the first new.
It comes from the whole, you've done everything, nothing works. And like, okay, let me start reading to understand what people did at what points in their lives so 48 Laws of Power is the first book. Frank, look, if I recommended The Art of War, I don't know why he even recommended that because, but that was still dope. But I read the 48 Laws of Power, and things people do to get power is crazy. Like you said, the politicians, they start SRC, the traits of power-hungry people, it always starts off as people that don't want it. Oh, we are doing it for the love of the people, then, but it starts so innocent, but they are the ones that, they trick you thinking they don't want power, but they are the ones that
want it the most.
They will finish you for power. Everything you said, and I've never thought of it as an addiction to, you brought it up right now.
Same thing. I didn't think about it until that moment when we were making the list. I'm like, And RBD, he's a lawyer.
Oh.
He'd be very big on politics. Like, every time RBD and I have a conversation, he's talking about something political, like something about Ghana, they vex him. And so, like, if I did do with Tama, I for no say, me the RBD we do nowhere cool.
Oh, okay.
And you see that on Nowhere Cool, on Greetings from Abroad, he took the Ghana and politics perspective, and I took the gun violence Yankee perspective, right? Okay. So over here, we had to put that on the list. So, that'd be why we add power in. Yeah,
okay. So now, I've gotten a more perspective on the Addicts Anonymous, because I was always wondering, why that's necessary. Okay, and I like that album. I like it in the part where they were all shaming each other for their addiction, as if they don't have an addiction themselves. I thought that was cool.
And now I know that we did our work well.
Yeah.
That was the whole aim. The whole album, what you just said,
Yeah.
that was the aim.
Yeah. Okay. So people are judging someone
Yeah.
to be a porn addict, but
Yeah.
you know, you also are like gambling.
I do addiction research. I would never like exalt substance use. But sometimes, mukasa, munsusu, you're out here treating somebody that has a drug problem as a barbarian. You have a porn problem. But that one nobody know.
Nobody know. Only
Because
only your
draw-
wife will suffer it. Not even in the sex part of it. It's just if you're a porn addict, your relationship always will suffer it. Yeah.
Yeah, and RBD spoke about that on the song Sex. You think it's okay. Sofonana okache he said, "Oh, they only put on our
yeah.
So, sorry, Sika Chabe. Right? It's so many like. I'm not saying because of that we shouldn't talk about people's problems
Yeah,
anymore,
the
but
to use a sorry secret to try it.
yo, and these things are. Kwame, it not be made up this thing. Oh.
Nah, I can believe that.
Some pastor be Ghana radio. These things are real. They interview one for I can't remember which radio station. He bets all in money. Where now it take the church money, but and he hates. He actually made the money. He bet he gamble all the money away.
Oh, yeah.
Where now it take church money, but so say he go get the money back, replace the church money. Where he never replace them. Where the church collapse. Where they interview him for radio. But that person, no, within that time, I'm sure that some woman got pregnant.
At the church and the bonus.
What I say? It's these things, and for me, I wish that when parents listen to some of this music, they can take things like this like away from it. Correct your children, but correct them with love.
With love.
Yeah.
You slap him with this one, you pull him with this.
Yeah. Yeah, when they're China say, come on, go away, go and do your homework.
Why are you crying? You latch somebody and they are crying, you are mad. Like you latch them, no moms.
I mean, and there's
Why are you crying?
and this, I mean, and I'm not mad at that, but all this, you go hear somebody in story. Why do you think it's a? I have too many problems with this. Why is this that Ghana yet you be say oh no we were high school, I permanent free school?
Yeah. I have two friends in high school that were kicked out.
Like why do we
Tuesday, I don't
think
get-
why do we think it's a good idea to kick someone out to the streets? Like give them to the streets because they use substance. Like are you encouraging it or you're fixing the problem? What are we doing?
Because in the streets, it's not going to stop.
Yeah. Oba no we know what permanent free fear say what this so no on your baby.
But with the school, I get it. It's more about influence.
Oh,
If
that
keep
you
that person in
influence
school,
other people.
Yeah, it's more about, bad
But
apple.
that
and
brings
all
me to this, and I'm not saying that we have all the resources in the world for it. This is one thing I tried to fix in my first day, and then I gave up. Rehab for Ghana, rehab is super cost. Why say
It's so crazy, though.
nobody? I don't know if anyone has thought about it before, but why they never try incorporate rehab for one high school system inside?
Nobody had the time, bro. Or the resource.
Or it be money.
Or the knowledge.
Because this kicking them out of school saying, yeah,
But if they
honestly,
keep them in the school, who is doing the rehab work on them? Therapy work on them?
that's what I'm saying. So
Lack of training.
do you sika will you ask you? So when some catch me say, you didn't mean throw any grant. Sika be brianam sika koba. It's me be top Range Rover. But you want to tell me that we will not be able to write any grants and get money to fund something like this so that we can bring rehab to high school level, knowing that that is the stage where substance use usually begins.
Yes, all of it, for sure. But I think it's true to what you're saying. It's more on the would rather ostracize you than help you. Once we find out you smoke, you are bad. Go.
Yeah.
Your life is already
Yeah.
messed up. Go and spoil somewhere. Don't come and spoil someone's kid.
I
think
it.
that's where they get it
separates
from.
the bad nut.
Which is bad. And I think this album, I don't know how is it being pushed in Ghana in a certain way. What are you doing to? Because I think this will actually help, like you said, breaking it down for regular people to get it. Instead of putting in an article in a blog somewhere. How are you moving it in Ghana or pushing it?
First on my list of failures and on my list of 5 for 3s which is why Lee wrote Pentecost signboard. Look at how I'm sitting here comfortably bashing them for not incorporating it. Now, maybe they name answer metro grant to be described, right? I know you can. Anybody can. You get idea, go write them, go do it. If it be easy, go do it. That be the hypocrisy. That be one of the things that in the past 3 projects I've done, I was never able to get it to become. I guess we run it on a social media level, but I never broke my back to get some endorsements or some sponsorship or some partnership to actually make this thing make sense. And I tried, y'all. Nomophobia, phone addiction. I tried. Charlie McGrath, Ghana Psychologists Association, then the Kraniobi Kasaya. But yeah, bureaucracy. I did go school, y'all. That costs me than you they do, no. The next moment, I for inject rats. You see today, I tell you, say, you see the hours that they do. Yeah. So it becomes hard. Okay. But I'm still trusting that someday I'll be able to take some of these things and use it to influence like policy. That's what I hope for.
That was. I'm glad you had mentioned that. That was going to be my final question in the sense that in the future, what are the plans you have as far as the rap and the pharmacy research? So I know you've already said it, but I want you to expand on that. What do you see yourself doing with these 2 superpowers you have?
So when I close my eyes, if Father Christmas was a real thing and I could ask for anything and it will pay me well so I can take care of wife and children and extended family and ijamo. I want to be able to be in some organization that does things like this. That is using the research we are doing in the labs to influence policy. Like government should put this in place. Let's introduce this. Let's change this. The kids that are have addiction, let's not kick them out of school. Let's do this for them. But at the same time, we are doing public education non-conventionally with arts, paintings, poetry, rap music, orchestra, sports, anything that is not traditionally weye malaria and tum kawa ubenya malaria, you get. That's what I wish that I can do for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Man, it's dope that you said that. So when it comes to the addiction part of it, I think that's really touched me in the sense that I think of all the things you've mentioned, that's one thing we can actually make happen. In the sense thanks to social media, right? Because the thing you mentioned about if a kid is caught with substance abuse, they kick the kid out. Mind you, if the kid goes home with that kind of suspension, or guess what the parents is going to do?
Deaf mom.
Disown. So right there, within a span of, let's say, a week, the kid has lost 2 important guidance, whatever, which is school
and family.
There's no way the kid is going to church. Definitely going back to find where they will accept them.
Yes.
It's so crazy. So it's like they kick you from school, your parents kick you out. The only people that will accept you is the
streets.
Is the streets. And what are you going to have there? More substance to abuse. So maybe, like you said, I think that's a dope idea. And I hope that works out. That works out because just being able to spread the word on that and giving ideas as to how to make that work, I think that will change a lot. So let's say, you had mentioned rehab. I don't know how rehab work in Ghana, but even instilling one therapist or counselor in each school. Just for that purpose. So your child, so why is substance abuse? Maybe we are not suspending you. We are actually detaining you to this detention center in the school where you're gonna be there for a week, right? And mind you, have the normal punishment of weeding, and so that detention center, all you are doing is weeding and scrubbing the lavatory,
hard
labor, and getting the counseling. I think that would go a long way.
I mean, I'm not an expert. I may know a few things because I worked in a pharmacy that was attached to like a rehab center. So I've seen some of the things that they do for people that come for rehab. I know it's super expensive. I know it's complex. So I know it's going to take a lot more than like punitive measures. But I hope that people that know this even better than me will start thinking about how like we can come together to make something like this work.
Yeah. We have to do whatever we can to push Addicts Anonymous, because I think that's groundbreaking. And the fact that I even thought about that, I respect you for that. Like that's really dope. And
well, now parallel one yeah, you be boy yes and
so like the AJBI and then you work with them more.
Yeah, we don't go pharmacy school.
Oh, okay. So the first one.
$5'3" for the glory, I fall short. I said to my mind that they got my life for your hand. Make I never figure bank, I never be do I'm alone. Cause if it be you, no, be the bomber. Me to be signing me pop, Brian, I can make it the greatest of all time. But make I don't tell you to go standing on the left side of the end time for my dear life. Lord, I pray that you let it be blessed, let it be great, let it be best, let it be yes, let it be heavenly, let it be rain, let it be yes, let it be in God, this is your plan, then let it be Drake, devil be ghost, let it be cake, let it be CG and let it be thing, let it be Steph and Carrie and let it be Clay. I see the harshness, but you let it be pumpkins, Halloween in the way, let there be passion, let there be action,
Let it be every day.
let the affection stay on the reaction, give it seen and be free and be seen as a family tree, and the nation to be, pray that you let it be, let it be, let it be grace.
Woo!
Let it be yes, it's anonymous, the promise is already
I like that power. Let it be grace.
elevated over the regular race. Let it be, never ever weary of giving you praise. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name.
Oh, Vimo, can Jesus for travel?
I didn't see every other yes, there's just a swab of what you in your heaven.
It's a sermon, bro. Bro, so does she like do music like or we jai?
This girl get double doctorates. Well, in a few months we'll get double doctorates degree.
She did Ghana.
She did Ghana. She did. She finished pharmacy school.
This voice, they just do one for vibes.
No, she did sing.
Still they sing.
Yeah, but I mean, we did break away from that notion that
you can do both.
you can do both.
Okay,
you know.
Okay.
In the boy or Makafu be doctor, he be dentist.
Damn.
Way JBA, then she be pharmacist. She finished the family 6 years. Was a doctor Bako. And I was at medical school. We do sit here. Was a doctor bro. Yeah. Yeah.
That was Charlie, we're equipment. So your guy, the R&D guy, like
RD.
He get the equipment and everything, or they go somewhere in studio. In there.
It not be any, and it's you should see a setup. It not be crazy, yeah. But what he can do with it, I imagine what he will do if you put him in a. Yes.
Did they perform together the same day or we?
Yeah, no, same day. They went together.
I wanted to ask you one more question.
Mm-hmm. Good.
What is your favorite rap line ever? It could be hip hop, hip life. Like your favorite rap line that you've heard and be like, yeah. Do you have a favorite?
From myself or
no? Hey, I didn't. Calm down. A rap that you didn't
calm
write.
down.
A rap that you didn't write.
The good news is, nigga, you came a long way. The bad news is, nigga, you went the wrong way. Think being broke was better.
Okay.
Yeah.
J. Cole.
Yeah.
That line was crazy. I was in North Dakota when that line came out.
Yeah, that'd be my. I think that's my favorite line ever.
Yeah. Imagine people putting all this work going the wrong way.
I make a maybe I'm a accomplice too. And I'll do what I'm saying.
And I'm glad you said that. And before we end, I have this that this quote that I want to say based on what you being the hustler of the week. I want to leave you with this. Everybody from the day they were born till the day they die want to be the best at something. So do you think this quote is for you as far as the pharmacy and the rap? Is this something you want to be the best at?
I made peace with something at a very early age.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm a pharmacist, doing a PhD research. I'm a photographer. I make my own videos. I'm learning how to sew. I'm a rapper. I'm a songwriter.
See, I told you guys a lot. If we mention we're not going to leave here. Mm-hmm.
You can't be the best at any one of these. I made peace with that. There'll always be someone who is a better rapper than me.
Okay.
There'll always be someone who is a better pharmacist than me. Hell, like when I go to school, the research thing, I feel like a failure. I'm not gonna lie. Today I felt that way. Like then I made, yes, maybe school spring, So I've made peace with that because of how thin I'm spread, I may not be able to have the energy, like focus all my energy into one thing and then do it. I just love that there's a perfectionist in me that wants to get something to a point where I think it's appreciable enough to achieve the purpose for which I am doing it. So if you want to be the best rapper in the world, cool. Sure, go ahead. If you want to be a Nobel laureate, win awards, that's for you, go ahead. I want to make a difference. I want to take your science and use art to show people what the purpose is. Maybe that is what I'll do best, combining the two. If it means that I'll be 50% here and 50% here.
100% you.
Charlie, glory to God. It be God we they do for. Me fan to me. It's your make a dachana me I like it, but otherwise, would it be nice to be the best at something? Yeah, like I'm a rapper. I take pride in it. If somebody say KooKusi hard pass everybody, I love it.
Yeah, that's the braggadocious nature of rap.
Yes.
It's necessary.
Yes,
yeah.
I love it. Hell, like I'll tell you, you see the way sometimes if he send you song, tell you say, I don't know about this. Yes, but would I quit school so I can be the best rapper in the world? No.
Okay.
Would I quit rap so I can be the best scientist in the world? No. I know what that is.
So I respect that, Charlie. Ladies and gentlemen, KooKusi, Charlie.
What's that?
And that's your hustler of the week. Bye-bye.